Okay, in this part of the tutorial, what we're attempting to do is use the Understanding by Design template to plan and document curriculum for the Game On Year 9 IT elective, and the topic we've chosen is the Game Maker project. Now, just quickly, what I can do in this template is to double click this header, and I can actually make some changes in here where I've put in the topic, the subject itself, which level the subject is aimed at, and also the designer and the date, which is really useful for version control. Once you've done that, you can double click back on the table, which will bring you back into the general text area. Under unit title, I've got Game Major Project here, so that's all done. The next thing I want to do is, we've discussed already in the presentation, is that we need to put the Australian curriculum goals, or standards rather, into the established goals, the relevant ones for this subject. So the way I do that, by having a look at the Moodle site Ausvels, and on that site, under the under that course, under the Understanding by Design Curriculum Planning, you will find a folder that says Australian Curriculum Details. If you click on that, you will then see a list of PDF documents, all containing the relevant curriculum standards, content descriptors, and content elaborations for each of the areas that have not already been developed in the Ausvels. Okay, opening the document for digital technologies, as I said, this one goes from 7 to 10, so it's got the 7 to 8 and the 9 to 10 2-year bands. We want to go to the 9 and 10. In fact, the standards are right at the end of each section. So we go to the end of the document, and oops, and here we have our standards. So let's have a look at the standards we wish to use. In this one, we want to use this one. They plan digital projects using an iterative approach. We copy that and we paste it into the established goals area. Go back to our document again and copy the next relevant standard. We're not copying all the standards, as you can see, we're just copying some of them. And paste that back in. So now I've copied all across the relevant standards into here. One thing that can cause a problem when copying from PDF to Word is that sometimes the end of the line can appear and force the text to a next line. If you see that, you can easily fix it by just clicking on the cursor at the end of the end, hitting the delete button, and then pressing the space bar, and then come down here to the next part of the sentence, pressing delete, pressing space, and that gets it all back to normal. If you want to make this a bit more clear, we can always put these as a dot point. And there we go. So what we've done here is just copied over our relevant standards.